Manchester. I think this guy named Tentic. They have a birthday party, and they put some artists on it with alongside with myself. So that's the first time I meet him.
So that's the first time you met him. So when you met him that first time, you know, some ladies always say love at first sight, or yeah, was it just business, or was it just friendship, or you see him and you say, boy, me like him, you know? Was it any?
No, it was just a musical brother sister yell up each other. With the same show, with open the same area with where artists them stand up. So and he did have a girlfriend at the time. So me never did. I mean, they have a man at the time too. Me did it with my people,
So you had your man.
with people's, yeah.
Okay, so you had your man, he had his girlfriend. So there was no kind of, but
No,
how
he
did?
just always I heal me, I heal him. Me see me heal him. That's it.
So that's like a friendly meet. But how did the love part meet? Now, when did you first be like, this is it? When was the first? You see, hey, the way you smile and you look like you want to say something, but you don't want to say.
No,
You look like you want to say something. You look like you want to say something, but you don't want to say it. No.
no, we can't discuss this. But it was we worked at the same. We end up have the same engineer.
Mm,
Yeah, we end up having the same engineer.
mm.
Yeah, not last year, late last year. Yeah.
So you have the
So
same
we always end
engineer.
up now. We have the same engineer, but we never book upon each other. So we book upon each other one time. It was just business, and then
Who look who?
him,
You look him and him look
him.
you. So when he first approached you, how that felt?
Boy, but it nervous. But it
You
forget.
nervous?
Yeah, that's
When he when he nervous?
my sister Guania coming here, bro.
So that
Yeah,
so that point is a
no
go
want
on.
my name the all over the place and Rick. I would not say it. My sister Guania love me.
But now it's all over the place.
Yeah, that time I must say, oh, sir, I said, no, sir, me don't believe you, sir. So go on, allow me, sir. In Jesus' name.
So when you finally believe, so when did you finally believe him?
Why?
Yeah, the love story, no?
It did take a link up where chill. Finally, me just give the chance for come chill with him and talk and reason. And him we have a conversation. We have about a 5 hour conversation before me even believe it.
Face to face?
Yeah,
Wow,
I
that's
never
good.
believe same single.
Mm. And then when you really find out him single, you say, all right, me go run in now.
No, I'm saying I gotta risk it, cause boy nice. So even if him not single for true, me I gotta risk it.
Who kissed who first?
No, no, I'm not gonna tell you that.
You're not gonna tell me that one day. But
No,
who said I love you first?
I don't even. I don't. I'm not gonna tell you that neither.
You're not gonna tell me that either. All right, I respect that. So you think? No, no. I mean, you're glowing and you look happy. Do you want to have kids with him, or
Of course.
so you don't want to have?
I always trouble him and tell him someone want him be my sperm donor, and he always cuss me for that. So,
No, man, I want to hear that. You can't say that to him. You can't say
be my
that.
sperm donor and give me and go and buy your business. Him not like hear it.
No, you can't say that to the man. You can't say that. You're gonna hurt the man's feelings.
No, nice body, nice ear, all of these things. So I always say, oh, sperm donor.
So that's
But
why.
now put up my expectations too on a level and be like, oh, Ray. Yeah, me I gotta test him out and say, here where my think. Some say sperm donor. So either or if you want to be my baby father accepted, if you want to be my sperm donor accepted. Me give baby my last name, I was a trouble him say.
So basically, what you say, if him end up leave or you leave, you still want a baby.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll be seeing a baby then soon in the future.
It will
But
not right now.
but can you see yourself getting married to him? at this time?
I'm not a married fan. I'm not a marriage fan.
Okay.
I'm not a marriage fan because I look on marriage as a business. You know, right now the generation when we see with marriage, it's like business. So I mean, really, it's whatever.
Why would you say it's like a business?
Because you don't see all them generation of people. Me not married, forget divorce. And if you married me, he ain't going nowhere. Cause yeah,
So,
I'm a crazy ass bitch. Y'all just don't see it on the
so,
internet.
so if
When
you
it
ma- if
come
you
on
ma-
to
hey, joking, all right?
relationship,
You say
yeah.
if you married, you know, you're not gonna know it.
It
So
can't go nowhere. If me married, it
what,
can't go nowhere.
what if you married, right? And then decide, all right, me not want this no more because you know people do break up. What you
Yeah.
gonna do?
That
What you
time I
say?
put him in our room, take care of him, give him pum pum food, anything he wants. Change him clothes, bathe him, everything. One place.
So to me, it looks like this is like you're saying, all right, this is it. Me not go nowhere. This is the last relationship. This is it. You look like you're stuck on me. I got
Yeah.
this. All right. So we saw a video circulating, right? Saying you're the first woman that 10 Point took to meet his family. Like, how does that feel? How did that feel? Tell me
No,
about that
it's an
moment.
interview. I come back. It's about 10 tonight.
How did that
No.
feel?
Um, not saying the whole family, that side of the family.
That side of the. How did it feel though to meet his family?
It was awesome because I'm not a person that when I'm in a relationship like go for the family and stuff for it. But if they come, with good energy and all of that, I will accept them, yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I mean, I love the relationship. And I wish you guys all the best. And I wish you all the best in your relationship. I mean, also your music. I wish
Yeah.
you so much success in your music. So much success. But
Thank you.
one last question I want to ask. I mean, whose decision was it to get the tattoo? See, you get tattoo.
Both of us.
Both of you guys. All right.
Him do
Is that
it
if
as a joke and then me I say, yeah, yeah, that's shit. I must say, me do it and then I say, me must have to do it too and then, two of we make the decision now for it with each other.
all right, all right. And what advice would you give to young females who just enter a relationship? What advice would you give to young females?
I would say trust the process, don't rush it, get to know the person inside out. And it doesn't take a day, it doesn't take 3 months, 6 months, a year. Make sure that person is your best friend, your business partner, and a whole lot. Always make sure someone have substance in our relationship, and that will also make it last.
I like that. And how was the Panama trip? Give me a little bit about how was it? Was it Panama? I think was it Panama? No, not the Panama. Was it Panama or Dominica?
Oh well, I went. Oh, with him or by myself? I went to Colombia
With him.
first by myself, and then I go to Bahamas.
You went to the Bahamas. How was that? How was that? How was that?
It was great. It's not. It's actually not my first time going there. I went there before for my birthday, so it was just mostly just to go and meet his family, his dad's side of the family.
Okay. So
They don't want to. They don't want to suggest it and send for us, so we went over there. You know.
okay. I love that. I love that. I love that. Well, Shauna, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Me not go too deep, not true.
No, you not go too deep, and I also no, you did. You're edgy, but